Hi, and welcome to Sterling Report. Sterling Heights recently celebrated the legacy of a longtime city leader and raised funds for the community as well. A capacity crowd of more than 500 gathered at Villa Penna on Friday, November 22nd for the Sterling Heights Community Foundation's Black Tie Gala, which celebrated Mayor Richard Noddy's 20 years of service to the residents of Sterling Heights. The event, titled Puttin on the Ritz, was more than an honorary presentation to Mayor Noddy. The evening was also a fundraiser for the Community Foundation.
This is the Sterling Heights Community Foundation's first benefit. All of the proceeds raised will serve to promote cultural, educational, and recreational activities within the city, as well as a portion donated to the Mayor Richard J. Noddy Scholarship Endowment Fund, which is held by the Sterling Heights Community Foundation.
Puttin on the Ritz was made possible by corporate sponsors and individual donations from Sterling Heights and the Tri-County area.
We have had tremendous support from businesses and organizations and residents throughout the Tri-County area, actually. We have 32 business sponsors and are so proud to have each and every one of them join the foundation, and a full house of 500 tonight who are celebrating our first charity gala and Mayor Noddy as well.
Mayor Noddy was humbled to be selected as the first honoree for the foundation's inaugural community gala.
Wow, it's quite an honor, quite a tribute. I don't know, sort of flabbergasted. Really appreciate all the work and effort that the Community Foundation, Michelle Murphy, wow, she put endless hours in putting this all together, and she got a full crowd. The room looks beautiful. Penna's does a great job with the food, and we also got great entertainment tonight. We got a painter who's going to paint upside down, have a live auction, silent auction. It's just going to be a great night, and I don't know, there's no words to really say, you know, how humble I really feel about it. It's a great honor, and I appreciate it.
Richard Noddy has served as the mayor of Sterling Heights for 20 years and as a member of the city council for 10 years. Mayor Noddy explains why he has continued to serve his community since 1983.
Well, I love the city. And it's just, I like working with people, trying to help them out, and you don't have to do big things, move mountains, answer, listen to them sometime, give them a correct phone number, direct them to the right department, and I don't know, just working with people, trying to help them if you can.
The Puttin on the Ritz Community Gala raised over $88,000 for the Sterling Heights Community Foundation and the Richard Noddy Scholarship Fund. With temperatures close to that of his North Pole home, Santa Claus was happy to make an appearance in Dodge Park to officially ring in the holiday season at this year's Sterling Christmas. Even with Old Man Winter bringing shivering temperatures to Sterling Christmas, plenty of residents bundled up and came out to enjoy the traditional festivities.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. Oh my goodness, look at that.
According to Parks and Recreation Manager Kyle Langlois, his department offered plenty of good tidings and joy for residents who attended this popular annual event.
We're here at the 37th annual Sterling Christmas. It's our annual holiday party. It's the best way to ring in the holidays, Sterling Heights style. We always have a great setup of things for people to participate in. We have a carousel, we have horse-drawn wagon rides, we have a petting farm, we have pony rides, we have ice carving demonstrations, great music on stage, and of course we had Santa arrive, we lit the tree, and people have an opportunity to visit with Santa today too. Overall, it's just a great thing for our residents to be part of.
Mayor Noddy welcomed Santa to Sterling Heights and presented him with the key to the city. Throughout the evening, all the good little girls and boys of Sterling Heights were then able to have their own visit with Santa to review their Christmas lists. Across the street from Dodge Park, residents were also able to enjoy a special vintage holiday in the Upton House. Many of the residents attending Sterling Christmas brought canned and boxed food as donations for those less fortunate in the area this holiday season. In our final segment today, we explore the photography of Sterling Heights featured artist, Winnie Chrzanowski. The Cultural Commission has named Winnie Chrzanowski Sterling Heights featured artist. Samples of her artwork will be on display at City Hall and the Public Library from December through January. Chrzanowski is new to the art medium, and her interest in photography was inspired by a trip to Africa.
I didn't start really shooting until 2009. I went on a trip to Ethiopia with my point and shoot. The guy that was our guide said, "I can show you how to use that better." We traveled around Ethiopia for 3 weeks, me with my little camera, him with his Nikon. He told me what to do. I took pictures. I came back with way better photos than I ever hoped I would get. Bought a D60 when I got home. Went on a couple of photo shoots, photo workshops with some people. Realized the D60 wasn't cutting it anymore. Bought a bigger camera, faster camera. Here we are, 5, 6 years later. I'm always trying to learn something new. I like to try and do things that look a little different. And I actually really love what I do, and I'm having a great time doing it. It's fun. It gets me places I would not think normally to go, like down here, some of these abandoned buildings in Detroit. We were advised not to go into a lot of them, but a group of us decided we would just go anyway, and got some good pictures, actually.
Chrzanowski does not limit her subject matter when capturing artistic images.
I like a lot of different things. I like to shoot macro, which is the close-up stuff. I like landscapes, locations, some architecture. I'm not really big on architecture. I like to do people, but I don't like to do portraits. I like to do people candid on the street kind of thing, more street photography. But I don't really have a particular genre that I like. I like to try and tell a story with the pictures, and I think every picture you look at has a little bit of a story to it.
Chrzanowski sometimes sets out for a specific location to shoot photographs, and other locations can come about when the inspiration strikes her. She also set herself up with a personal artistic challenge for this year.
A particular thing that I like to do is in the late spring go up to Drummond Island, because they have a colony of prairie smoke, which is a wildflower that grows particularly well there. So we'll go to Drummond Island to go shoot the prairie smoke, or we might just go ride around and say, let's go shoot bridges today, or let's go shoot whatever we see. But sometimes it's just spur of the moment. The last thing I've been doing this year is a photo a day for a year. It was a very challenging project. I had no idea how tough it was going to be. Not every photo is good. Some of them are absolute junk, but it's my photo for the day. I decided to make books out of them by quarter. So the first quarter book is done. I'm working on the next 3. But I'm trying to think of a challenge for next year. Maybe a photo a week might be easier.
Chrzanowski's husband often joins her and helps with carrying equipment when she's out shooting photographs. Chrzanowski has worked in Sterling Heights for over 20 years and is very pleased to be selected as the city's featured artist.
I think this is a wonderful thing. I think it's nice that they do that. I'm honored to be hanging up here for a couple of months. It's great.
To find out more about the Featured Artist program, call Community Relations at 446-CITY. That's going to wrap up this edition of Sterling Report. Till next time, take care.